Oh, we can handle this kind of weather. It's about 5 Celsius. This is Thursday afternoon. Yeah, I'm just gonna show you what I've been up to here in the garage. Oh, yeah, so anybody that's familiar with the channel, we refurbished this, a couple of years back, right? And it's a 2000 F-150 in beautiful condition. We saw this and we saw the potential in it. We got it from some really nice people in London. So when I came to store it for the winter, because she is in such nice shape, I don't want it subjugated to all the ice and the salt on the roads, right? So I put it on these skates. And you got to jack up each tire and each front corner and the rear corners, obviously. And I don't have the ute anymore, but I managed to move it from over here where it was to over there. You got to make sure those wheels are all in the same direction. Probably something to do when you are finished with putting it in your place where you're going to store it. And before you put the weight down on those, it would be a good idea to have these all in the same direction. So when you go to push it back, they will move easier. But even doing that, especially the front, pretty hard to do. So this year we're going to be focusing on a massive cleanup. It's time. I haven't had a chance to go through all of this nonsense. Been so busy with stuff, right, folks? But you can see the shape that this truck's in. And underneath there's no rot, just the usual surface rust. So we're going to be bringing her out of storage very soon. I forgot the date today. It's Thursday. What's that? The 16th or something? 17th? All the days merged together for us folks. So she'll be coming out soon. We're going to give it a polish and stuff. But I mean, it's all original. Just put the battery in it and started it up. I got to get a filter for her, oil filter. And yeah, she's got, oh God, now that she's had the alignment, it beautiful. Very proud of it. We're going to be hanging on to her for another couple of years until all of the big renos are done around the house. Like, we're going to need it for getting more and more wood, right? To do the finish off the siding, all that kind of thing. So, and for getting rid of garbage, and at least the metal is free at the dump. You can just go there. We were going to rent a dumpster, but no, they're fussy. No electronics and no metal. So they're getting kind of fussy. So I'm thinking, may not be the smartest thing to do, get a dumpster. We're just having a good look around today. Thanks for tagging along with us. Oh my God, this winter has been brutal. It's as you get older, man, the winters get harder. I think Teresa's inside painting. Let's go check that out. So yeah, as we continue on this old turd, since I've been retired, it's kind of left me in a way without a purpose in life, you know. Miss the routine. I think a lot of people but I was forced to retire because of my back. Not like I had a choice. But this is coming along nice. Teresa's doing a beautiful job in painting. She's just checking right now to see where she might have missed or just went a little bit light on her. That color there, don't ask me what color it is. I'm not the color guy.
Ultra gray.
Ultra gray is
Yes.
what it's called? Man, it's like Baskin and Robbins. I miss the good old days where your choices, you didn't have to stand in line for an hour to figure out what kind of ice cream you wanted. You know, a choice of 12 usually just, but now it's like 100 different kinds. Same thing with paints, tints, and all the rest of it. But next thing we're going to be doing is I bought a handrail from, excuse me, Vivor. They do have handrails, so we're going to be figuring out a handrail system that goes all the way up. I think she's got some painting done in here. We'll have a look. Oh yeah. It doesn't really help much putting that on. But, so that's going to be the shade for the rest of the living room too. We're getting down to the end, my friends. This has been a long haul. This is the last room that required gutting. And yeah, we're going to have to bite the bullet for the cost of insulation and stuff. Those beams are, they're meant for 2x6 beams, so we'll be going with that. That window is still in place, but it's going to be getting pulled out because it's no longer functions properly. If you're new to the channel, you can reflect on some of our videos. That window was pulled out. Yeah, good dirty flanges. And we lived with that being out all winter. And it's nothing like it's a hardship or anything. The amount of people living on streets these days, in tents and just on the street, heart goes out to them. Like I said, we count our blessings. The little bit of hardships we put up with is nothing to what other people are going through. So we still haven't figured out windows yet, and but whatever comes along that's reasonable, both the same, and then I'll have to frame it in accordingly. I just gone out front now just to have a little walkabout, stretch the legs. This kind of pisses me off. Look at all that rutting. Apparently a tractor trailer was parked here back in early winter. And he must misjudge where the shoulder started and stopped. So the bloody trailer slid down and put in all these massive ruts. Real pain in the ass. A lot of cleanup to do in the spring. All this muck. Good Lord, it goes all the way down there. But here's the front of the house. Yeah, all the siding's getting pulled off. Big job, folks. It really is a big job. There's another thing I did when we first got here. I dug out all the way down 6 feet. And a lot of the field stone were eroding the cement, the mortar they used. Yeah, it was starting to fall apart. It was like sand. Here's the window on the outside. So as you can see, no doubt that all this siding is going to be coming off. But that just shows you what I was saying, is that we just had vapor barrier on the outside. And this needs fixing. And people say they like Aspenite or OSB board. Yeah, right. Not this guy. Oh, I hear a jet. You hear that? That's one of those vintage jets that flies around out of London. It's like a 1980, I forget what it's called, Javelin or something. So, a lot of work, folks. A lot of work. I guess this is my new purpose in life. All this backing's got to come off. You see it? It's just terrible. So all this aluminum comes off. And we're looking forward to getting at it. And that's where we made it so far. And oh yes, anybody that was interested in the ham and the 11 meter coverage I was doing, I will be getting back to it. As you can see right there, I had to take all my cables down in order to do the siding. And we just ran out of time before I was able to put it back up. So that will be coming again. Just a little one. Little update, folks. That's really all I can offer you right now until we progress on some of the other jobs. But thanks for staying with us and supporting Teresa and Steve here, Southern Ontario, as we work on this old 1870s turd. All right. God bless y'all.